I've never done a video like this before where I'm just talking directly to the camera, but I feel like there's a lot of things that I want to say that I haven't said in one place. It's been across like multiple live streams or snippets of videos. So I kind of want to explain my thoughts on the future of The Sims and this channel. So none of this is scripted, so it might seem a little bit all over the place, but I'm just trying to describe how I'm feeling. And I've been thinking about this for a while, but I thought I'd record this so that you understand what I'm thinking as well. So for me personally, I think the future of The Sims has been going downhill since The Sims 4 released because of the way the game was developed, where it was meant to be a multiplayer game, and the fact that it's been 10 years of additional expansion packs on top of a game that was already spaghetti code just means that it's not a very fun game to play. I have had periods of time where I've tried to enjoy The Sims 4 and even maybe got some enjoyment out of it, but saying that, it still doesn't feel like a Sims game to me as someone who started playing The Sims back when The Sims 1 was released. I started this channel about 3 years ago now, and that's because 3 years ago I got back into The Sims. I hadn't really played it since about 2012 prior to that. That's why a lot of my content focuses on the older games, because I'd never really got into The Sims 4 hype, and I've still never really managed to do that either. I never really thought that this channel would be anything serious either. It was just a bit of fun that I was doing because I'd started live streaming on TikTok as well. But now with the EA buyout and the fact that I do have a platform, and sometimes I do genuinely forget that because I am just someone sat in their room playing The Sims, but I do feel like I need to talk about the EA buyout. There's a lot of videos out there explaining what the deal actually is, but I don't want to go into too much depth on that just because I don't really know if I've got all of the details down. And like I said before, I have mentioned this on live streams, I don't think we should be buying from EA right now. I've said that even before the buyout existed. I've always told people to go for like grey market sites like Instant Gaming. That's not a sponsor, by the way, it's just the first one I could think of. And obviously there's other ways of getting the game that I can't talk about, but they are out there. But the buyout and the parties involved in actually buying EA very much go against my values, and I'm assuming a lot of yours. I don't feel that comfortable continuing to make Sims videos if I haven't made my stance clear from the beginning. And this isn't me saying that the channel's done, it's just me explaining my point. The older Sims games are obviously not EA's cash cow, but there might be people who watch my videos and go and buy them from EA. I've always said never use the EA store or Steam to buy these games, even the retro ones, but I still really love these games. These are games that were formative experiences for me as a kid, and then again, they've become really important to me again as an adult. I'm not talking about The Sims 4 with that, but the older games still do really resonate with me. And I'm sure they do with you as well if you're watching this. But what I am saying here is that I am going to be continuing to make Sims games on the old videos, but I'm also going to make it clear that I don't think people should be buying these. I'm also going to be spending a lot more time on my second channel, RyanPlaysTheSims, where I'll be playing a lot of RPGs and some other general games as well. And the format of that channel is that I'm going to be playing on my RyanPlaysTheSims Twitch channel, uploading the VODs to YouTube and eventually editing them down into like an hour-long video explaining the process. So it'll be things like Skyrim, Fallout, other games as well, but those might be the starter ones that we go with. And that doesn't mean that this channel's going away by any means. This is my only form of income now. I took a big risk by leaving my job to do this. I don't think any of us saw that this is the way that EA was going to go. They've always been a terrible company, but I didn't think it was going to get this bad. But I just wanted you to know what's going on with the future of this. The reason I've been away for a little while, I have actually been sick and I'm moving house, so there's a lot going on. But that is the reason that I've not been uploading so much as well, because I felt a little bit uncomfortable with it. Not even a little bit, actually. I felt quite uncomfortable with it. I've really struggled with this. I think in terms of the future of The Sims now, it can only really be redeemed if maybe the Sims team is sold off to another company that actually puts some time and effort into making it a good life sim again. I think a Sims 5 needs to be released that starts from scratch again and goes back to the roots of what the game was, that actually gives us good gameplay and storytelling options that the Sims 4 just doesn't give us. Other than that, I guess the Sims team could splinter off and create their own entirely new life sim game. And if they hopefully have the budget for it, they can actually make a game that they want to make rather than being constrained by EA's deadlines and limited amount of things that they actually can include in a pack now. And not to forget that Paralives is coming out in December as well, so there is going to be another life sim option out there. Again, I don't want to put too much pressure on Paralives because they need to develop themselves naturally with their own identity away from The Sims. It might not have the chaos that I like in The Sims, but we don't know. It's far too early to tell. But there is going to be other options out there for Sims players. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say. I feel like I've probably missed out some really important points that I wanted to make, but this, like I said, this was just kind of a rambly video that I wanted you to hear from me at least. So I am going to be uploading more videos pretty soon. All my Sims 4 videos have been removed from this channel. Not like there was many anywhere, but I don't want to do anything that might endorse people buying any of the packs for that game or even playing the base game. So yeah, that's where I've been. That's the future of the channel and the second channel. I hope that you'll still watch the videos I put out, but I do want to hear your point of view as well as to whether you think even playing the old games is bad. I personally think it's fine as long as I continue to make it clear that we don't stand with EA on this. I don't think anyone stands with the EA on this other than the shareholders, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Things will be continuing as normal and there'll be a little bit more coming out on the second channel. If that second channel ends up doing really well, I probably still would upload here because I absolutely love this channel. The community around it as well, the people that watch, comment and like, and just everything, all the support that I've gotten for just playing a stupid old game that we love. It really, really does mean the world to me and it's absolutely changed my life for the better. I'm a much happier person other than the last couple of weeks. I'm a much happier person than I ever was a few years ago. So I just want to thank you all again. But yeah, please let me know what you're thinking with this too, because I'm struggling a little bit with it and I don't really know how to feel. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So thank you for watching. I'll link my second channel and the Twitch channel in the description below. And I will see you in the next video that will be a lot less serious than this one. But thank you for watching and I'll catch you then.